G'day, I'm Mick Hart and I'm thrilled to be here in the Culinary Heart Kitchen, my favourite place within our showroom. This is where all the action happens, where we showcase the latest appliance technology to our customers. I'm really happy to introduce Jed Gerrard, award-winning and top chef.
Thanks Mick, I'm really excited to be here today in the Culinary Heart and to be cooking with some beautiful West Australian produce and also showcasing the Neff and Falcon appliances.
Yeah, I'm passionate about the West Aussie produce as well, and just wait until you see what Jed's cooking today.
Hi guys, today we're going to be cooking a beautiful Canada mango and passion fruit creme brulee using the Neff full steam oven. This is a fantastic recipe and it's super easy in the Neff oven because we don't need to cook the creme brulee in a water bath. We can just simply prepare it and steam it. So we're going to get started by creaming some egg yolks with some sugar. So for some really nice aromatic flavouring, we're going to add half a scraped vanilla bean to the creamed eggs and sugar. We're going to also use some beautiful kaffir lime leaves, and this will give it a really nice aromatic citrusy flavour. We're just going to simply whisk this. You don't need to over whisk it, just to combine the sugar and the egg yolks is completely sufficient. Okay, the next step, we've got 500 mils of cream. We're just going to add that to a saucepan with 100 mils of milk. And we're just going to bring that up to a simmer, and then in 3 stages we're going to slowly pour it over the egg yolks and the sugar to create our anglaise or a custard. So the cream and milk mixture is up to a simmer. So in 3 stages we're going to pour it over the eggs and the sugar. It's really important not to do this all at once, because if you do that, you're going to scramble the yolks and that's not what we want. So once that's nicely, 1/3 of that milk and cream's nicely incorporated, I'm going to slowly add 1 more third, like this. And finally the rest of the cream and the milk mixture. It smells absolutely delicious. You can really smell that beautiful kaffir lime and vanilla flavour coming through already. Okay, that cream and egg mixture is really nicely incorporated into the egg yolks and sugar now, and that smells absolutely delicious. You can really get that aromatic kaffir lime and vanilla flavours coming through already. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop this in the fridge for 4 hours. You can even do it overnight, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now this creme brulee mix has been resting in the fridge for 4 hours. We're going to strain off the kaffir lime and the vanilla. Now we're going to preheat the oven. It's really important to preheat the Neff steam oven to make sure when we put the brulee mix into the oven, it's already heated and ready to go. Okay, so we're going to turn the oven on. I'm just going to go on here into the steaming functionality, and we're going to do 95 degrees for 20 minutes. Okay, so this brulee mix now has been in the fridge for 4 hours. It's been strained, and now we're just going to fill up. You can use any ramekin or small bowl, small or large. It's completely up to you, but the smaller the vessel, the quicker it will take to cook. Okay, so a great little trick is if there's any little air bubbles left on the top of the brulee when you've put it in your bowl, it's just, you can use a blowtorch and very lightly go over the top of the custard mix, and then this will just burst all those little air bubbles that are on top of it, giving you a really lovely smooth brulee at the end. We're just going to take this brulee and we're going to wrap it. I'm just doing one here for demonstration purposes, but you know, you can do, if you're having a large dinner party at home, you can use the multi-levels on the Neff steam oven and do up to 20, 30 small brulees if you wish to. Okay, great. So that's all wrapped up and ready to go in the oven. Okay, so we're just going to pop this in the oven for 20 minutes at 95 degrees steam. Okay, so this brulee has been in the Neff steam oven for 20 minutes now, and as you can see, it has a nice jiggle to it. It's nice and wobbly. It's what we want. So now we're going to put this in the fridge and let it cool down. This is a great dessert. You can do it the day before and leave it in the fridge overnight is even better. Okay, so while we're waiting for the brulee to cool down in the fridge, we're going to make a lovely little tropical fruit salad with some beautiful Ord River mangoes from Kununurra. It's a beautiful part of Western Australia, and I've had the privilege to go up there myself and to see where they grow these mangoes. This is a perfect time of year to use local tropical fruit. It's really hot outside, and this is just going to provide a really nice sweetness and acidity to counteract with the bitterness from the creme brulee. So we're just going to simply dice these mangoes, and we're going to mix it. We've got some beautiful local passion fruit as well. To emphasize the kaffir lime that's in the brulee, we're going to do a fine julienne, which is just a very finely sliced kaffir lime leaf, as well as some beautiful diced candied ginger here and some beautiful shaved coconut. So very simply, we're just going to mix everything up. You can change this to whatever your taste is. You can use pawpaws, really delicious, beautiful pineapple is also really lovely in this little tropical fruit salad. A little trick to getting a really nice fine slice on the kaffir lime leaf is you just roll it up like a little cigar, and then that will just make it a lot easier to get a nice uniform fine slice. You don't need a lot, it's a very strong flavour. And we also do have that in the actual creme brulee mix as well. And then we're just going to finish this little tropical fruit salad with some beautiful local passion fruit, which will provide a little bit of texture from the seeds, as well as some lovely sweet and acidity notes there. We're just going to mix up this beautiful little mix of Ord River mango from Kununurra, some passion fruit, shaved coconut, candied ginger, and kaffir lime leaf. Okay, so this lovely brulee is now out of the fridge. It's cooled down. As you can see, it's got a really nice wobble to it. So we're going to finish the dish. We're just going to dust it with some caster sugar. You can also use icing sugar if you would like, or brown sugar. It gives it a really nice caramelization too. It's more of a personal preference. What's really important when you're doing this is to make sure that the sugar is really nice and evenly distributed across the top of the custard, so you get a really nice caramelization. Okay, so now we're just going to caramelize the top of this brulee. Okay, so that creme brulee now is really nicely caramelized on the top. We're just going to wait a couple of seconds for that to cool down. And then we're going to garnish it with this beautiful little Ord River mango, passion fruit and candied ginger salad that we prepared earlier. It's a fantastic way to end a meal, and it's particularly in summer when this tropical fruit is in the peak of its season. There we have it. Kaffir lime creme brulee with Kununurra mango, passion fruit and ginger salad.